This is a video of me, which is Celine from Soapstar, cutting my laundry day soap that I made on Saturday, and you can see it in the blog. Videoing today is the lovely Titch. Say hello, Titch.
Hello!
So I'm going to cut the soap. So you can see the soap, and this is my cutter that I got from America. It's a wire cutter. It's got loads of wires in it, hence it's called a wire cutter. And I'm going to cut the soap. So watch and learn. Right, this is the soap. I'm just going to take the lining paper off. I line with a mixture of freezer paper and greaseproof paper. Mostly because the freezer paper is just a little bit too long for me, and the greaseproof paper is sort of handy. Come off. Okay, so we'll take the soap, there's just little bits on it. Because it's got a nice textured top, I want to keep that as nicely textured as possible, so I'm going to cut it on the side. So I place it in the cutter. You can see there are grooves here that the wires go into. And I'm just going to line it up. This will give me 10 bars and two sort of small sample size bars that I cut up into little tiny samples and give when people order. So they're freebies. Lots of people just use these and sell these, but I give it as freebies because I'm really good. Okay, so this is nicely lined up. This is going to give me 10 bars in total. And it's all lined up, so here we go. And part of my excitement of seeing this is because I never really know what I'm going to see either. So you and me are going to see this at the same time together. I don't know why it does like a Japanese guitar sound, but it means it's cut, so that's fine by me. So we'll take off the first piece, and there we go. Nice layers of pale blue and aquamarine blue. Looks really nice. I'm going to trim this up afterwards. Usually for those little bubbles, I just smooth across. The bubbles are caused often by the wires in the cutter. So we put it down. Sorry, Titch.
It's okay.
And we take out another one. Now it's a full bar. With the right light. Yeah. So I normally just get a sharp knife. I don't use the knife blade side, but I use the duller side. But it's quite thin at the top. And I just gently trim the rougher edges. And then smooth out any air bubbles. The air bubbles can happen just in your mixing. Sometimes you over mix, sometimes it's just because the stick blender you're using can create bubbles. So the wire cutter seems to track them out. So you can see just that take up the nearest or the merest bit of the soap and smooth it down. That's what it looks like on the other side. There's again a few more bubbles, so we'll just wipe those across and do the trimming again. So again, it's just the smallest amount on the cut edges. And wipe off the excess. I'm moving too fast for Titch. And that's it. And it's cut. There you go. Try and smooth off any of the cut edges that you can, because they have a tendency to peek out when you're taking your photos. I'll show you another one. These are cut all an inch wide exactly, which I find perfect size. I'll just trim this again. These were made on Saturday, so they've been in the fridge for 24 hours and left out of the mold for 24 hours, and I find personally just that's the best thing. for them. Try not to handle it too much. Smooth. Some people like to bevel these, and I suppose it's a very minimal form of beveling, really. Now you can see you can get bigger air holes like this, because as you'll see from the other videos, quite a thick mix, and when it gets to the top like that, sometimes to bang it down you're banging too much of the pattern out, and I didn't want to do that, so sometimes you get this. It's okay, it's a design feature. So there we go. Show you one more and then I'll get on to working on the rest of them. Well, that one's beautiful. So just trim it up nice and neatly. Smooth it off. Clean hands, obviously. I try not to handle them as much as possible at this stage, because whilst they're hard enough to cut, they can still be a bit soft, obviously, until they cure. So always the bit that drives you nuts. And there you go. Laundry Day Irish Artisan Pure Silk Soap, made in my own home in Dublin in Ireland. Okay, let me go and work and do the rest. Bye!